Well, we go to that breaking news now. A second earthquake with a magnitude of 6.1 has struck Vanuatu hours after the island nation was rocked by a 7.4 quake. The death toll, as I just spoke to the Treasurer about, has now climbed to 14, while dozens have been injured as a result of that first quake yesterday afternoon. Video on social media here appears to show the French embassy in Port Vila severely damaged. Multiple buildings have been flattened by the quake, and there are now reports of people trapped in the rubble, as is usually the case when large quakes strike. Another video shows the moment the earthquake struck, which appeared to last for 30 seconds. Officials believe the death toll will rise as a result of damage to critical infrastructure and electricity impeding recovery efforts. The Australian government is deploying assistance.
We are deploying as Australians help however we can. In the first phase, that will be search and rescue teams and medical teams. But I also know that my colleague Penny Wong has been talking with her counterpart there in Vanuatu about what additional support we may be able to provide. Obviously, that support will be forthcoming. It will be guided by the government of Vanuatu itself. But this is family, and we will be there for them.
It's a real worry when you think of the wonderful people and what they're experiencing, and not for the first time. So obviously Australia needs to do all that it can, and reports are that we are.
Care Australia, which operates out of Port Vila, was among the businesses and charities struck. Earlier in the program, a representative was on with us.
The Australian government are committing to sending some support today, which is excellent. I know that the airport was closed yesterday, so there will be some delays, I assume, in terms of making sure that airport is safe for landing. So yeah, and there was help immediately. Vanuatu's got a very active disaster management office and a very active local army, and they were already on the scene yesterday doing that search and rescue. The government of Vanuatu have set up an emergency centre outside the disaster management office where people can go for support to register themselves and so forth. So yeah, it's been a very fast response.
The Prime Minister released a statement earlier saying Australians are thinking of our friends and neighbours in Vanuatu after the devastating quake struck their home. We are closely monitoring the situation and stand ready to assist the people of Vanuatu in any way we can, which is exactly what the Treasurer told us.